Hello everyone, my name is Shannon and this is my YouTube channel, Shannon's Crafty DIYs. If you are new here, I love to do easy, budget-friendly home decor DIYs. It can go from farmhouse, thrift flip, trash to treasure. I love to do seasonal decor. I also love to do Dollar Tree hauls and a few other hauls as well, and the occasional shop with me videos too. And of course today I am in a challenge and the theme today is Falloween. So what that means is you can make some DIYs with fall and Halloween theme in mind. So today I have 4 really cute home decor DIYs to share with you. I'm gonna also go through the hosts and the playlist a little bit later in the video. So again, if you are new, I would love it if you guys could join my YouTube world, hit that subscribe button, and also click that bell button right beside it and click all, and that way you will be notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you could just give it a big thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. All right guys, let's just jump right into the video. So for the first DIY, I'm just taking one of these heart-shaped wooden pieces from the Dollar Tree. I've used these in a couple of DIYs in the past. I've made a carrot with this. Today, I'm going to make this a 2-in-1 DIY. I'm just going to remove the jute twine using one of these nail files from the Dollar Tree. I'm just smoothing out any little fibers from the hole in the heart. Then taking some of this spackle from the Dollar Tree. Yes, I am having difficulties opening it with my new nails. So I'm just going to take some spackle, fill in the hole. Now the heart is about almost an inch thick, so you will have to use a little bit more spackle to push it all the way through to the other side and just let it dry. And next, I'm going to paint the whole entire heart with 2 coats of white acrylic paint. Again, because I'm going to make this double-sided, I want to paint the whole thing. So here I'm just taking some painter's tape. I'm going to mark off the bottom. You'll see what I'm doing and you'll probably know by now what I am doing. I am going to paint the bottom yellow with some yellow acrylic paint. And you see me here just using the exact same brush that I used to paint the heart white. I just dabbed off a little bit of the excess and now I'm just going in there with my yellow. Now here I'm going to paint away, or making it paint towards the outside of the edges, because I just don't want the colors to go over the edges of the heart, if that makes sense. And yes, I'm going to be using my blow dryer to speed up the dry time, and then I'll just easily remove the painter's tape. And then you'll see me mark off another section because I'm going to paint the middle orange. What does this look like now, guys? And since I don't have an actual orange acrylic paint, I'm going to make my own using the yellow that I already made, and I'm just going to add a dot of red acrylic paint and mix it in. You could go a little bit more red if you wanted to make it a richer orange, but you can obviously play it how you like and add more if you need to. And of course, pulling off the tape, it looks like a candy corn, guys. Yes. I actually did go over the orange just a little bit more. I went over the white just a little bit because I found the white was too, like the section was too big, so I went over it a little bit later. You'll see at the very end, I'm going to do something else to the other side. But for right now, I flipped it over. I'm making it into a ghost. So you see, I'm just using a Sharpie marker, making some stitching along the edge of the heart. Now the Sharpie does dry out on me, so I just take a glass marker from the Dollar Tree and it really showed up well. The black was really clear. So I'm just going to make some two eyes and a mouth, and that is really it for this side. I'm just kind of showing you how I'm doing it. And here's my little ghost. Woo! So I'm showing you the other side here. I did not add the orange at this point yet, but I do when you see the final results. I just wanted to make the edges a little bit more rustic looking. So I'm just taking again that nail file from the Dollar Tree and just going around the edges, just again to make it look more rustic. And I'm going to show you all 4 DIYs at the very end because I'm going to put it on my tier tray. So you'll see the final reveal at the very end. So for the second DIY, guys, oh my gosh, I found a pack of 4 cutting boards. I went, when I did my cross-border shopping, I got these from Aldi. They were on clearance for $4.50. I think those are so perfect. Even if you exchange it for the Canadian, I think they're still about $1.25 each. So I think I got a good bargain. They are pink. I actually love the pink the way it is. I can also keep these for Valentine's or spring, you name it. But for the small one, what I'm going to do is I painted it orange, making again my yellow and red acrylic paint mixture. Now I'm taking one of our famous calendars of this year, taking the Hello Pumpkin, and I'm going to just cut out the back part because you do get a smaller picture on the back of the calendar. Just taking my glue stick and I'm just going to add it to the center of the cutting board. And I will go over the picture with some Mod Podge after to seal it in place. And again, this is all customizable. So what I'm doing is just taking some of this excess jute twine that I had. I'm just going to wrap it around the bottom of the cutting board. I'll wrap it around a couple of times. And I actually try to crisscross the jute twine to make it look a little bit more farmhouse, as you see here. And I'm just using my hot glue gun to seal it in place. And I'm just going to spruce it up with some greenery from the Dollar Tree and using my hot glue gun. And I'm just going to add it to the handle of the cutting board. And you guys remember I did these pumpkins last year. I took them off of the LED lights you can get at the fall. They literally just clip off the fairy lights. So I just painted it white and that's it. I'm just adding it to there. That's it. And before moving on to the next DIY, let's talk about this fabulous challenge called Falloween. And we have hosts Brenda with Rustic Lace DIY, we have Chantel with Crafty Hints, and we have Amanda with 6 kids and a glue gun. I am going to leave all of their links in the playlist, links in the description box. So go over and say hi and check out all these amazing, talented crafters. You will not be disappointed. All right, guys, so for the third DIY, I'm taking some of these wooden eggs that they just came out this year from the DT. I hope you guys got your hands on some of these. I'm just going to take 4 of them, and what I'm going to do is paint them white, as you see here. So I'm only painting one side and keeping the other side open because I can also reverse them for the spring if I want to. So right now I am doing the exact same thing as the heart, the wooden heart that I just did. I'm going to make some mini candy corn, and this is going to be attached to my tier tray. And here I'm just going to freehand it. I'm not even going to use painter's tape, but again, I'm going to start with my yellow. The fact that I have yellow and orange, I always like to start with the lightest color because when I go over with the darker color, you leave less room for mistakes. So yes, this way I can go over the yellow with the orange. And again, I always use my blow dryer in the middle to speed up the dry time. I think I still need to invest in a heat gun. I mean, my blow dryer works just as well right now, but maybe one day I'll invest in one of those heat guns. So this is what it looks like all dry. Now, these images that I'm showing you here, it was from Google Images. So I just got it for free off the internet. I printed it out at Staples. I don't have a color printer or anything like that. So I just went to Staples here in Canada. I also use an app called Layout. So I was able to get one picture and I made it into 4 smaller pictures. And I just used my Fiskars paper cutter to cut each one down to size. And again, just using my glue stick to add the picture right to the center of the easel. Now you could use Mod Podge, you could use hot glue, but I just really liked the glue stick because I can always take the picture off later if I want to. I didn't show you this, but I just took some of this orange buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I just made a simple shoelace bow, dovetailed the ends with my scissors, and I'm just going to hot glue it to the top left of the easel, just like so. And these little pumpkins, you guys know I just hauled these from Hobby Lobby. Yay! I finally was able to go into Hobby Lobby, guys. First time ever in my entire life. All the fall stuff was 40% off. I don't know what it's like right now, but that was only literally maybe 3 weeks ago, guys. So they must have them still at 40% off. So just taking one of these pumpkins and hot gluing it to the bow. And guys, let's check out the final results. Guys, I am so in love with this fall tiered tray. I know a lot of it's fall, but like pumpkins are Halloween as well. The candy corn is pumpkin. We have, the pumpkin spice latte is the fall Halloween. But I just think this turned out so stinking cute. I'm not quite done the tier tray right yet. I did pick up that pumpkin sign from Dollar General when I did my little shopping haul. But you see here where I tied on the candy corn banner. I maybe want to get like a little towel or something that I can hang over the tier tray. But what do you guys think? Like, what one is your favorite DIY out of this whole entire thing? Oh, I just love doing these challenges. It just makes me think outside the box. And anyway, I just love fall. I love Halloween. I love every season pretty much. So guys, I am going to leave the hosts of this playlist and the playlist link down in the description box below. So please go over, take a peek at that playlist. You won't be disappointed. There are so many amazing, talented crafters on here. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, I do have an Instagram account as well, Shannon's Crafty DIYs. So go over there and say hi. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. That's it. Talk to you later. Bye.